Can y'all hear me all the way in the back? Okay, lay on the horn for a second. There you go. I am so honored to be here. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to come out. It's a beautiful day. That's the horn. It's a beautiful day, and let's just take a moment and be grateful for this beautiful day that brings us all together. This is the team assembled here today that will change Georgia. Because change is coming to Georgia. Change has come to America. And retirement is coming for Senator David Perdue. I want to make a few acknowledgments. I appreciate it. I want to thank the Richmond and Columbia County Democratic Party. Give yourselves a round of applause, organizers, activists, volunteers. Mayor Davis, thank you so much, Mayor. Appreciate your support. I want to thank Reverend Charles Goodman. Reverend, thank you so much. Where'd Daniel Blackman go? Daniel, your candidate for Public Service Commission. Representative Sheila, where did Sheila go? Hey, Sheila, thank you so much. I want to thank Representative H. Wayne Howard. Representative Howard. Representative Gloria Frazier. Where's Gloria? Hey, Gloria. Senator Harold Jones, thank you for the introduction. Where'd you go, Senator? There you are. And Commissioner-elect Jordan Johnson. Congratulations. Y'all, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do together. Because Trump's leaving. He may not know it yet. They say that denial is the first stage. But Trump's leaving. So the question now is what we're going to build next. That's what's up to us. If you've been wondering, what is that feeling that you've been feeling in your hearts these last few days that maybe you haven't felt in a while? It's hope. This is what hope feels like. Because the nightmare is ending. And now we have the chance to define a future that we believe in. We have a chance to define a future where every family in this state has the health care that we need. Because health is a human right and not just a privilege for those who can afford it. We have the opportunity to define a future where no family in this state can afford adequate housing. We have the chance to define a future without poverty in a state where 1 in 3 children in rural Georgia is now living in poverty. We have the chance to define a future where Georgia is the leading producer of clean and renewable energy in the American Southeast. We're investing in infrastructure, clean energy, building an economy to last, building an economy that will grow without destroying our planet. We have the opportunity to rebuild an economy where every single Georgian has the opportunity to do dignified work that pays a living wage. We have the opportunity to define a future where every American has equal justice under the law, regardless of race and regardless of class, and where voting rights are sacred. When Congressman Lewis led that march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama 55 years ago, when he had his skull fractured, demanding the right to vote for black Americans in the American South, he was marching so that at a moment like this, we could define our future as a people. And I know Congressman Lewis is looking down on us right now with pride and with hope and with optimism. Congressman Lewis taught us about the beloved community. A community where we recognize the folly of racism and violence and fear of our brothers and sisters. The last 4 years have corrupted our soul as a people. We've been made to fear one another. We've been deliberately divided for cynical partisan reasons. We've been urged to forget that we're all brothers and sisters, that we're one people, one family, that we rise or we fall together. And that's what we're waking up to remember right now as Georgians and as Americans, facing still a terrible crisis. Because we can't forget that we're living in the midst of a tragedy. Nearly 250,000 Americans have been killed by this virus. A virus my opponent told us was no deadlier than the ordinary flu. Millions have lost jobs, homes, opportunities. And the only way that we will beat this virus, and the only way that we will recover, is to do it as one people, together. And it starts in Georgia. I said Donald Trump is leaving. And what that means is that Joe and Kamala are coming in. But see, Joe and Kamala, they will not be able to govern. They will not be able to lead us. They will not be able to contain this virus and rebuild this economy unless we win these 2 U.S. Senate races here in Georgia. Those are the stakes. And so I also come bearing greetings, Augusta, from my friend, the Reverend Raphael Warnock. The stakes are high, y'all. It is truly up to us. We have to organize, mobilize, register, get out the vote like we have never done before in this state. We have to get our families and our colleagues and our church communities and our loved ones and our friends out to the polls like we have never done before in this state. Augusta, are you ready to work? One more time, Augusta, are you ready to work? I'm ready to work with you. It's time for us to make history. It's time for us to finish the job. It's time for us to make a statement about what Georgia stands for. Just take a moment with me now. Take a deep breath. Reflect on the opportunity that we have, on the obligation that we have to do this work right now. This is our time, Georgia. This is our time. So let's get ready to deliver. Early voting begins December 14th. Election day is January 1st. We are ready to work to win on January 5th. We are ready to deliver these victories. We are ready to change the course of American history. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much.